What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video by myself, Fallacy. This is probably my most requested video in a while, and it's how to counter the brute / robot in Fortnite. This thing's OP, it can take out trios in seconds, and it needs to be getting taken out of the game, but for now I need to show you guys how to counter it 100% of the time when you come up against it. Some of the features about this thing that's just too OP is that you can literally stomp on things and you'll get mats from it. So if you're in a place like Tilted, you can have max mats in seconds. This thing really does need to be getting taken out of the game, so I'll show you guys how to do that. But before I do get into how to do that, if you guys do go on to enjoy this video and want to see more content just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see these type of videos before anyone else to get the competitive advantage over your opponents so they can't kill you in these mechs, then make sure to turn those post notifications on. Also, a like rating is greatly appreciated because it shows me that you guys do enjoy these videos. But anyway, let's get into it. So there's a lot of different ways to destroy the mech, but this has to be in different situations as well. So in solos, it'll be a lot easier to destroy the mech than it would be in duos, trios or squads. So for the first section of this video, we're going to show you guys through the easier ways and the less reliable ways on how to destroy mechs, and more risky as well, but it still works. So for this one, if my friend jumps into one of these mechs over here, and this is a solo situation, you can't do this in duos. So if you see a mech on you, they're quite immobile, to be honest. So all you have to do, you have to go up to them. You guys already know about this, but all you have to do is press delete and self-destruct. I'm stuck right now. Oh no. But normally you won't get stuck in a little bit of ramp there and you can get away. He'll be destroyed, and actually because you're the one self-destructing, you're the one that gets a notice on it, the self-destructing, so you'll be able to run away, and they'll probably take 100 damage to the mech. However, you can see that was actually quite risky there because I did end up taking damage. So if you're in weird situations like that, you could end up taking damage, so that's not the best way that I suggest. So let's get in some more tips. Okay, so another way that you guys probably know about already on how to get out of these mechs or get your opponents out of mechs is to throw a boogie bomb where the person is at. That gets them out. Really easy still. And you can stomp on your opponents, but I'm not going to do that because he's in a custom and he'll die. But yeah, that's a very effective way. If you're in solos, you want to make sure you don't stand near them because they can hop back in and use the reverse card on you to jump back in and self-destruct. So you just want to make sure you get away really quickly. Once again, before we get into the complex tips, I just want to show you guys more self-explanatory runs. So right now I found myself carrying around a minigun a lot because it's very useful for spraying at one particular place very accurately and very quickly. So let's say you're in a duo situation where there's a mech here and you want to kind of shoot them. If you stand still for me here, you always want to make sure you're shooting at the bottom person first because he's the one that's actually steering the thing. So if I shoot him now and let him get knocked, you'll see there the robot will become stationary, and this is really easy for me to go to that top there, break off that top and kill the gunman, so before they get the chance to fire rockets up at me, I can actually have a chance at killing them instead. Also guys, for a fourth slot, if you're not carrying around a minigun or anything like that, if you stay still, I recommend, get inside again, I recommend carrying around a sniper, because even though if they're on that shielded state over here, you're still able to headshot them with a sniper. So if you catch them off guard whilst they're standing still, wasn't supposed to get a win, but anyway, you can see that the sniper actually penetrates through the top there, and it's a very easy kill for you to get. That will not only immobilize it if it's in a duo situation, but it could also just make you kill the opponents if it's in a solo situation where they have to drive around. Now let's say you got one solo person. Once again, there's only one thing they can do at a time, so they can either move and try to stomp on you, or they can fire rockets at you and try to shotgun you. Now if they choose to approach on trying to fire missiles or rockets at you, all you need to do is find yourself a bit of flat ground just like this, and all you have to do is spam pyramids over your head rather than just spam building. So if you see here, my friend's gonna fire rockets at me. You can see there, not one of the rockets hit me. He can keep doing this. You can shotgun me, do whatever you want. Shotgun me. Okay, so you can see, you get the point now. There's literally no way of him getting hits on me, and if he does want to come in, it's going to bait him into coming to try and stomp on you, in which case you can just get in and self-destruct their mech. Something very important that I need to point out about these mechs is that if you're aiming in with a sniper or any other gun, you'll see here that if you aim at the top, there's going to be a lot more shield and it's going to be harder to get damage. Whereas if you're aiming at the bottom, this guy at the bottom has no shield and you can easily knock them out. Now let's say you're in a situation where you either have just a solo that's trying to sit down, or even just a duo that's standing still, and you can actually double heavy snipe. You can do this with your duo partner as well, but because I don't have a duo right now, I'm just going to do it on my own. So you can see the heavy sniper there, it will break off the top. That gives them a very easy chance, if they're aiming down at the sights, to get a double heavy snipe off just like this. So for this tip, I'm going to combine two tips into one. For this one, you can have either an RPG or a grenade launcher, but for the grenade launcher tip, let's say you have someone over there in the driver's seat and they get ready to jump or something like that. What you can do, you can fire a grenade from 65 meters when you mark it, and it will land, explode exactly when it gets there. You can see there, I damaged the opponent. Just like that, it will do damage to your opponent from 65 meters. This is the exact same for the RPG as well. So let's say you have someone in the bottom seat over there. You want to make sure you're aiming for that bottom seat, not the top seat, because the bottom seat is the one with barely any shield or no shield, so you can easily get a kill on your opponents from doing that with explosives. This doesn't have to be from grenade launchers or just RPGs as well. It can also be from things like grenades. From this video, hopefully you've learned a lot of different situations on how you can destroy the mech and counter it so you can win against it 100% of the time, either if it's from long range or close range as well, especially in solo situations where you can just hop in and self-destruct the mech, or even do other things just to kill your opponents as well, like shooting the weak spot on the mech, which is the bottom driver's seat, where you can easily get a kill on your opponents, or even endurers as well, where you can do the same thing, also use explosives and anything like that with a double heavy snipe or just other snipes as well. With that being said, before we do end the video, I want to know what you guys think about the mech. So if you do like the mech, put yes in the comments, and if you think it should be getting taken out of the game, put no in the comments. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and once again, if you are new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see content like this straight away to get a competitive advantage over your opponents, make sure to turn those notifications on, and also leave a like rating on this video so I know that I can get some good feedback whether you guys like these videos or not. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you all have an amazing day.